lot to do. We have to go pick up 2 new vehicles and also pick up 2 vehicles that have been currently being worked on with a new paint job. So let's run up the street to the shop, which is right up there, because I got to go pick up my pretty much my normal truck that hauls everything. And hopefully I have a trailer, which I think I do. It's right. No, I thought I did. I might have put it back at the shop. Let's see. We're just gonna take this little UTV up there real quick. Obviously it doesn't go that fast, but I don't need it to go that fast since we're right up the road. Yep, it's right there. All right. So yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great day and a great month and everything else. But we are gonna go ahead and pick up 2 new vehicles. One is coming back that I've actually owned before, and one is completely brand new, but that one is coming to the new garage, or pretty much yeah. So you got all these trucks. These trucks pretty much got to get worked on. That one is just stored. I don't really have no use for that one. Hopefully I'll find somewhere for it to go. I haven't figured it out where it's gonna end up. Maybe I might sell it, who knows. All right, let's get these lights on. Let's get up out of here. All right, we're gonna go right down the road. They just came in from both cars. One car came from Atlanta. The other one came from another person I sold a truck to, and he sold the car back to me, which I'm happy for because I needed it. And then we have to go drop off the Nissan GTR to go get a whole new paint job, because I like the paint job that's on it, but I rather a different paint job. So that one's gonna go get worked on from the same guy who is working on the 2 trucks that we have. Both of the trucks that are currently getting worked on paint job wise and different rims is pretty much the same person we're gonna go to. He's gonna work on the Nissan GTR and get that looking better. 100% a better looking color, because I think the color that's on it is not the best, but I think it was just something I could work with. Yep, there they are. They're already sitting outside. Yep, turn around. So one is a Dodge Challenger Hellcat, and another one is a McLaren 675 LT. 675 LT. I don't know. I can't remember which one it was. They all kind of look the same. Make sure these ramps go down perfectly. All right. And again, both of them are pretty much stock. Not too fast. You guys can tell me, but the paint job is nice. The rim color, I'm probably going to end up changing. I'm not a big fan of these rim colors. The white is really not growing on me. And then this little wine red with the on the Hellcat's kind of actually really nice. So these lights on. Interior is really nice. We're gonna get that going. Let's get this thing on lift. Oop, 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 oop. Easy. Hopefully it fits, because sometimes this car is so low it won't go on the ramp, but I think it would. Yep. All right, let's get that. Let me try to straighten it out a little bit. And go in. That there, turn the lights off. There you go, turn it off. Drop it down. Drop it down. And then we're gonna go and get the McLaren. Now the McLaren is obviously really low, but hopefully I can get it to raise up maybe. Again, this is all different. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, sorry. Ooh. That's a nice sound. Oh yes. And it's hard to find mods where the actual lights will work. Because some mods, the lights won't work at all. Interior is really nice. Really nice. And it actually does work. Okay. That's really cool. Alright. Let's get this thing on the lift. So yeah. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully it will make it up the lift. Perfectly fine. Because I know sometimes the lower cars pretty much give me the most problem. Because they're so low. Oh no, this one's going to go right down there. The thing is because those ramps. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is going to be probably my new favorite car. It's either between that and the Nissan GTR. or this one, and probably there's a new one that I got. I haven't showed you guys yet, because I've been trying to do like off-camera stuff and try to get everything caught up and everything. But yeah, that's usually what we're always doing, is getting cars, and that's another thing with this truck. You can kind of get like a kind of like a different view of the truck with all this loaded stuff. So that's kind of cool though. All right, let's get around this corner, take this to the house. So we're just gonna drop these off at the house. I will figure out what I'm going to do with them. Oh my god, that car definitely saw me coming, and it literally just was like, nah, you ain't going. We're just gonna run over your car. That car 100% saw me coming, definitely didn't want to stop. So yep, let's get down the road, and then we're gonna drop off these two cars, get the Nissan GTR from in the back. Also picked up a Audi RS6 Avant, so that one's like a kind of like a hatchback, or it's kind of like a station wagon, I would say. Yeah, it's more station wagon look, but that one is also in there. We also got a BMW, I think an X6, I think also. I was just really just seeing what they had out there, and I was like, you know what, let me just buy something. Let me see. Let's see. All right. Hope I can let ramp. Oh, okay. All right, let's get these out. Put that down. Let's go ahead and open the garage up, because I'm going to get some of these cars out of the way. Yes, if you like my trucks, these are all the trucks I have, pretty much. Hopefully one of these episodes I will do a full, pretty much a walkthrough of each car. And yeah, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Let's get this open. Nissan GTR. Yep, so we got the RS6 Avant Performance. We have the BMW, I think X6, I think. Check the back. Usually X7. Okay, so I was only one off. Then you got the Ford Mustang right there. Like I said, haven't thought about it yet, but yeah. All right, get this RS7 out. We're just gonna park it in the grass. I guess I have a lot of cars in this driveway. Might need to redesign my house. Like, I wouldn't say redesign. I guess try to change it up to where I can be able to hold more cars in the driveway. Maybe, I don't know. I've thought about it, like redesigning how the house looks, but I'm kind of getting this one stuck on me a little bit. Yeah, this one's growing on me a little bit. I think it's just because like the showcase of it, like you got all these trucks in the front, and then you got the cars in the garage. I think I might keep it like that. I don't know yet. Just that. And then we're gonna go. Do I want to move the BMW? No, we're gonna put the yeah, we're gonna put the McLaren next to the BMW. Because I was like, how do I want to do this? But then I was like, nah, let's do that. And again, the other two trucks that I'm pretty much getting, and I also have a Harley Davidson. I actually put the McLaren back here, just so it's away from everything, and I don't have to worry about it getting hit or something. Oh. I also have, like I said, I have the two Dodge Rams. Those I got to get picked up today. So, but those trucks are going to, like any truck that's in the shop, like up there. Those trucks usually end up going to other customers. They just wait until I get all the designs and send them it, and they'll be like, okay, I want that. And they'll be like, yeah, I want that now. So I'll be like, okay. But I have two people already interested in those two, even the two in the shop right now. One is definitely interested in the dang, which one is it? One is interested in the cream color Chevy Chevy lifted truck, and then another one is interested in the white one, so I haven't decided when I'm going to sell those two. But who you will figure it out. R6 in there. And then we'll be good to go. And we just got to get the GTR on the lift and take that thing on down to the shop. And I'll just leave this right here. Nobody else comes in there. So pretty much I have 4 cars wise. So 4 cars. So you got RS6, the BMW X7, Dodge Challenger Hellcat, the Ford Mustang right there, and you got the McLaren. I can't remember which one this is. I think it's a 670 LT. I don't know. I can't remember. Then you got a Ford F250. Yeah, F250 lifted. Then you have another Ford F150. Then you have a Ford F450 and a Ford F350. And you have a ZR1 or ZR2, I think. Or what is this? I cannot remember this. Hold on, let me see. ZR2. Okay, I was right. So ZR2, and you have a first gen Dodge Ram. This is a Ram 2500 power Ram, and this one's also lifted. And then you have my other Ford right there, but this one is mostly my like main hauler, so I don't really use this one as much or like driving around town. But those are 100% the drive around town truck. Okay, let's get this GTR on there, and then I can go take it down the road and get it down to the guy so he can work on it. Right now. Did I get it right? Yep. All right, let's strap it down. Down. Raise them ramps up. All right, so let's head up out of here and make a big U-turn. This is my property, and nor do I care. All right, let's get down the road and drop this GTR off to get a paint change and pick up the 2 Dodge Rams. And then after that, we can pretty much do anything we need to. Pretty much good. Because whenever I get there to drop off the GTR, probably call the guy and ask him would he meet me at the shop. If not, then I'll have one of my workers get the cream Chevy out and then go ahead and sell that one, and then probably try to sell the white one. Hopefully we can get those 2 out of there, just so I don't have that many vehicles sitting in my shop that need to be sold. I usually have them outside, but it's really just been snowing, and it's just been like, ooh, do I really want to keep these cars sitting outside for so long? No, I don't. So we're just gonna put them in there, and if anybody wants to come by and see it, you can come by and see it. We are gonna get a custom trailer, and I am gonna get more into getting trucks with like a camper, like a 5th wheel camper attachment on it. So hopefully we can do that. I do want an RV, and then because if I get the RV, I can put my UTV in there, and hopefully go take it camping somewhere. I don't know where, but probably take it somewhere. All right, let's make this turn here. He's right up here, so hopefully he should be maybe. Yeah, because that's his house right there, and I sold him 2 cars. I sold him a Bronco, and I sold him something else I sold him. I can't remember what else I sold him. But there was something else I sold him. I'm just going to park right here for now. Turn these lights off. Actually, I can leave them on, because who wouldn't want to see that? Hey, come on. Like, that is a nice setup. So let's run in here real quick. So I'm gonna go talk to this man. Hopefully, you can obviously see one of them already, but I'm gonna go talk to this man, hopefully, and then give him his money. After I give him his money, then pretty much don't have to worry about nothing. But just give me a second while I do that. All right, so we are giving the money for it, so we're good on that, so we don't have to worry about that. But the trucks look 100% better. That one definitely looks like a freaking beast, and then this one matching the color too. So I might be able to get this color to match. I might match this color with the Hellcat maybe. I could probably do it because it kind of gives me that street truck look. And then this one definitely is going to probably need a good paint, or he said it's just a paint correction, but I told him, I said, I'll take the truck and figure out what I want to do with it. But he said he'll take the GTR so we can get that thing unloaded. So yeah, he said he'll take the GTR and then we'll get up out of there. I also forgot to call my dang employee to ask him if he could get those two trucks sold. But let me call him real quick. Hopefully, actually, let me call him once I unload this and get the other two cars. And then I'll call him and let him know, like, hey, could you get two people, or call the guy if he's interested in buying that cream color one back, and then we'll do that. We'll just park that right there. Let's get the Dodge Ram. Both of them are Dodge Ram, but that one's more of an old school one. This is the Dodge Ram 2500. Yeah, and I think that's a, if I'm correct, I think that's a 3500 if I'm correct. Yep, 3500, so I'm not off. Yeah, so I should have just went with my gut, but this is a more street tuned. Like, look at that paint, yo. Like, that is one of the nicest paint you'll ever see on this truck. Like, look at that. You can see like the kind of the pearl in there. Yeah, but this truck is usually just gonna probably sit in a shop for God knows how long again. But yeah, we got to get this truck looking nice. All right. Let's strap this down. Strap it down. Get away from it a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that truck is looking nice, man. Has a nice color. I'm happy I went with that color. Let's get the Dodge Ram 3500 out. And this one also has twin turbos, so this one's hood stacked and everything. So whenever you get on it, and it also has matching wheels now, because the color of the wheels were not. It was chrome last time. Happens stuff. The GTR's in the way. Corner. But yeah, so when you get on it, it'll put some horsepower down. Especially with that hood stack. Oh my gosh. Nice truck, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, this thing is gonna be heavy. You can already tell. Hold on, let me correct myself. I'm on here going off main tracks. Back on track. Oh, see. Let me get this thing right back on track. Alright, so let's get it. Yeah, this thing gonna be heavy on this truck. Dude, this is a nice truck. I don't care what anybody says, this truck is nice. Alright, let's get this thing strapped down. Strap down. Go. I'm just gonna raise it up so I can get this thing ready to move. This GTR, gonna back it up. This is gonna go on the lift. Like I said, I've already given him color for it. He's gonna do the interior as well, so I'm probably not gonna see this car in a very long time. But hopefully I can. He said he'll pretty much let me do checkups and see how they look and stuff. But this is the last time I'll see this GTR for at least a while though. But let me call my guy up, my worker, and ask him to go ahead and try to call that guy up and see if he'll come and pick it up before I get there, so I can make room for these two to go sit in their pretty much designated spot until I figure out what I'm gonna do. Who knows? I might change that color to that one. The Dodge Ram 2500, I might give it to the 3500 as well. Who knows? Or I might just keep it, maybe, I don't know yet. Or match it with a TRX. I can probably see if there's a TRX in the market and match it with the 2500. That could kind of be cool. Yeah, I could try that. But let me call this guy up and see what we can do. Alright, so we're back now. So pretty much the guy just called me, told me, and he gave me the money for it. So he gave me both of those trucks. He actually took both, so I'm happy about that. He took the cream color Chevy and also the white Ford F350. So I was really impressed by that, but he took both of them, gave me $200,000 for it, for both. So I was fine with that. It gives me more room to do other stuff. I also sold a trailer that I don't use very often, not more than the gooseneck one that I am currently using. So yeah, we're just gonna head down the road, head back to the shop, drop these 2 trucks off, put them in the shop, and then after that I need to go and either I gotta drop my motorcycle off to go get serviced at a motorcycle shop, because I can't just drop it off. Last time I did that, someone ended up messing up the motor, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, next time I'm just gonna take it to a actual motorcycle shop. So that's what we're going to do. And this place just currently just randomly opened up, I think like 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna take it to them. Hopefully they can fix any problems. So I'm getting the Nissan GTR fixed on, and the Harley Davidson worked on. So we're gonna actually have a couple of vehicles out of the garage, and that should freeze up some space that I have. Because again, Harley Davidson, I really don't drive, but I wanted it. Oh lordy, that was because this trailer is so dang low, and there's already too much weight on the back. So let's get this down the road, and we'll unload this, get back in the UTV, get the what's the name, and then yeah. Go. Might end up turning this road into a gravel, maybe. I don't know. I do have access to it, so I don't know yet. I might turn it into gravel. Who knows? Yep. So both of those trucks are gone. All we got is the wine red. I don't know what you really can call it. I guess burgundy red. Dodge Ram Mega Cab. I haven't really figured that one out, but it seems like mostly I have Ford and Dodge the most. Chevy is like here and there. It's like it's around there a little bit. Oh yeah, this truck is. Yeah. All right, let me get these doors open. I need to start leaving the lights on, because I know my employee be coming in here working and stuff, and I don't like having him not have no lights in here. I need to start leaving it. Yeah, because we got a bunch of motors that need to get pretty much not sold, I guess mostly just taken care of, like put in the cars. So I need to do that. There we go. All right, that one's in place, so we don't got to worry about that one. Let's go get the other Dodge Ram, jump the fence, yeah, and unload this thing off the lift. Yeah, this street truck. Oh my god, that color. Yeah, I'm happy 100% I picked the right color. Like, wait until I get in that thing. Look at that. Oh my god. That is one of the nicest colors. It literally looks like a normal Dodge Ram color. And it might be. Who knows? Lights also on my battery. That wine red Mega Cab, I need to move it. Here, let me put it outside, because I think, if I'm correct, I still have that shed in the back. Yep, I do. So we'll just move it outside. Not gonna hurt. And again, don't really drive it. It's just sitting back here. Not gonna bother. Nothing, just sitting back here. There you go. All right. I was like, I know I had the shed. I was like, this shed probably only had a couple of vehicles in there, so. All right, so now get this down, and let's go park this thing back up. And usually what I try to do is I try to put the trailer inside, but most of the time it just takes a while. And most of the time I just leave it outside, but the truck I usually leave inside, but I don't know. I usually been trying to just keep the trailer outside. Usually some days there are where I want to just put the trailer and the truck inside, but I wish I had a bigger shed. All right, load it. There you go. Just throw this back in the shed. Nice. All right. Oh, turn it off. All right. These doors up. Hopefully I didn't park too close. No. Those are closed. There we go. All right. Let's jump in the UTV, get up out of here. And we're going to head now to go get the Harley Davidson, to get the Harley, to go and run it down to the shop. And then I'll probably take an Uber back. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I might take an Uber back. Who knows? Might just take an Uber back just so I don't have to grab another vehicle. Or, you know what I mean. But let's go ahead, drop this UTV off at the house, and then jump in the Harley, get the Harley, and I must go drop this other truck off, or this motorcycle off. And again, it opens up some space in the garage. I can organize the garage space. But again, I have thought about changing the layout of my house. I like how it is right now, but I would definitely rather, especially with all these vehicles that I have currently in the driveway, I would definitely change this. Maybe put I would say put a bigger house, but also more space for the cars. So I don't know yet. Let's do some musical chairs. Cars. Musical chairs. Cars. Oh my god. I'm out here breaking people's stuff. Let's put the RS6 front of the Ford. There you go. And we'll move the G. Oh no, we can move this. Move the Hellcat. Put that one in front of the X7. Stop. And then Harley Dick. Yep. And it also automatically gives you a helmet too. That's even cool. But yeah, this is my Harley. So this thing is pretty much like my go-to rider, I guess. Like pretty much just a slow rider if I wanted to. But yeah, and it also takes a motorcycle off. But let me go ahead. I gotta go run in the house, get some other stuff before I leave. Let me go ahead and get that stuff, and then I'll pretty much jump back in here and get this going again and go drop this bike off. So give me 1 second. All right, so I actually looked it up beforehand so I wouldn't just go over there. So that place has not been open yet, so we're not gonna worry about it because it's not open yet. So we're just gonna go down to the normal dealership that I get all my vehicles from and have them work on it. Hopefully they can fit it in. Hopefully they don't damage it either, because I don't have time to get it damaged. Oh god, so squirrely. All right, so let's get this thing down the road, and then we will drop it off and then just take an Uber back home, and that'll pretty much be it. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video, but obviously it's gonna have more stuff going on, more car content, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna try some different games. There's one in particular. I gotta get better at stop saying there's one in particular that I am gonna try, and it's called geez, I can't think. It's right here, so we're gonna drop it over here. Sorry. But yeah, I already told the guy. Told him I said it's gonna be sitting outside, so hopefully you don't damage it. But please just watch for it. But he will be working on it, and I'm gonna take an Uber back home. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna take an Uber back home. But yeah. All right, so we're back at home now. So yeah, so we're pretty much done with this video. I mean, I hope you guys do enjoy this, but I am going to probably look into getting a bigger house. Maybe in the next video I might do that, get a bigger house, who knows. um but I have been thinking about another game. I'm probably going to stop playing Car Mechanic Simulator. It's a cool game, but it's not really needed anymore. Just because I didn't really need it, since Farming Simulator I see is really taking off. Spin Tires is also taking off on my channel, so we're just gonna stick with those two for right now. I am gonna try to add a couple different ones into it. I'm still gonna try to add there's one on my PC that not my PC, my Xbox that I play a lot. It's I'm gonna try to get some GTA 5 in there, maybe. I don't know yet. Maybe I might do it. Who knows? Also, probably some Forza. Yeah, I am gonna get some Forza in here, but let's, yeah. But yeah, I'm probably, like I said, probably gonna change the house up because all these cars are not gonna be able to fit, especially if I keep getting more. But I also am selling them, so. But who knows? I might sell some of these trucks, maybe get some of these trucks out the front of the lawn, maybe, and then keep my shop right at the top, but probably extend my driveway a little bit, maybe get it a little bigger, but maybe also get some get a tree cutter. That's definitely what I need, is a tree cutter, so I can get this out of my yard. But I'll try to make a video. Maybe I might make a video of that, actually cutting the trees down and making my driveway and stuff. I mean, the longest period is going to be trying to get all these trucks out of my driveway, park them over there, because I asked the owner could I park them, and he said that's fine. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that, just getting all these trucks out of here, putting my house down, and then reorganizing where I put my trucks, I guess. But that's it. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave a like and comment. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll get back to you guys whenever I can. Peace out.